In a vibrant jungle, filled with the sounds of chattering monkeys, rustling leaves, and the distant roar of waterfalls, a young girl named Lila lived with her parents on the outskirts of a small village. The village thrived on the edge of the jungle, where lush trees and exotic flowers flourished, offering a bounty of fruits and medicinal herbs. However, Lila's parents worked hard in the fields, leaving her to explore the jungle on her own. One afternoon, Lila ventured deeper into the jungle than she ever had before. She followed the melody of a strange song that floated through the air, its enchanting notes pulling her in like a siren's call. As she walked, she noticed the vibrant colors of the plants changing. The greens turned deeper. The flowers glowed with a mystical light, and the air felt charged with energy. After what seemed like hours of wandering, she stumbled upon a hidden clearing. At its center stood a majestic tree, ancient and towering, its branches sprawling high above. Its bark shimmered in shades of gold and silver, and at its base lay a small pond, the water as clear as crystal. As she knelt by the pond to take a drink, a soft voice whispered, "Welcome, Lila." Startled, she looked around but saw no one. The voice continued, "I am the spirit of the jungle. You have entered a sacred space, a world of spirits and magic." Lila's heart raced. "Who are you?" she asked, mesmerized by the beauty of her surroundings. "I am here to guide you," the spirit replied, taking form as a gentle breeze that swirled around her. "But beware, for the jungle is not just home to beauty. It also hides dangers and lessons to be learned." Intrigued, Lila followed the spirit as it led her deeper into the jungle. They came upon a vibrant marketplace bustling with creatures of all kinds, talking animals, colorful spirits, and whimsical beings that Lila had only seen in stories. Each stall was filled with wondrous items, shimmering fruits, sparkling jewels, and rare herbs. "Everything here has a purpose," the spirit explained. "But remember, not all that glitters is good. The jungle teaches us to be wise and respectful." As they walked through the marketplace, Layla's attention was drawn to a beautiful, shimmering fruit hanging from a stall. It sparkled in the sunlight, its vibrant colors calling to her. She reached out to take one, but the spirit gently stopped her. "Leela, be cautious," the spirit warned. "That fruit is cursed. It may look tempting, but it brings sorrow to those who consume it." Layla hesitated, realizing the spirit's wisdom. She thanked the spirit for its guidance and continued exploring the marketplace, this time with a newfound appreciation for the lessons hidden in the jungle. Just then, a loud commotion erupted from the other side of the marketplace. Curious, Lila rushed over to find a crowd gathered around a large, imposing figure, a giant serpent known as Kuro, the guardian of the jungle. He was known for his fierce temperament and immense power. Kuro had been disturbed by the noise of the market and demanded tribute from the spirits and creatures. Panic swept through the crowd as they realized they had nothing to offer. Lila watched in horror as Kuro's anger grew, and she felt a surge of compassion for the frightened beings around her. Without thinking, she stepped forward and spoke. "Please, great Kuro, instead of tribute, let us show you our respect for the jungle. We can share our knowledge and our stories." The crowd fell silent, and all eyes turned to her. Kuro raised an eyebrow, intrigued but skeptical. "And what can a mere girl offer me?" Leela took a deep breath, her heart racing. "I can share the tale of the jungle's history and its spirits. Stories hold power and wisdom." Kuro considered her words and nodded. "Very well, but if your story bores me, I will take my anger out on you." Lila began her tale, weaving the rich history of the jungle into her words. She spoke of the harmony between the creatures and the spirits, of how the jungle thrived when they worked together. She told stories of courage, sacrifice, and love, painting a vivid picture of life in the jungle. As she spoke, Kuro's fierce expression softened, and the crowd listened intently. They could feel the energy shift, the fear dissolving into respect. When Lila finished, there was a moment of silence, followed by a wave of applause from the creatures and spirits. Kuro, visibly moved, said, "Your story has touched my heart, girl. I see now that the jungle's power lies not only in strength, but in unity and respect. You have earned my respect, and I will no longer seek tribute." As Lila basked in the relief and joy of the moment, the spirit whispered to her, "Your journey is not over yet, Lila. The jungle has more to teach you, and you must face a final trial." Intrigued and a little nervous, Lila asked, What trial must I face? You must find the heart of the jungle, the spirit explained. It is a sacred gem that holds the essence of the jungle's magic. Only those with a pure heart can retrieve it. Lila agreed, feeling a sense of determination. She set off on her quest, guided by the spirit, through dense foliage and treacherous paths. Along the way, she encountered various obstacles, raging rivers, steep cliffs, and dark caves filled with echoes of the past. Each challenge tested her bravery and compassion. She helped a lost bird find its way home, rescued a trapped rabbit, and learned to trust her instincts. With each act of kindness, she felt a connection to the jungle grow stronger. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Lila arrived at a hidden cave. Inside, the heart of the jungle pulsed with a warm glow, radiating energy that made her heart race. However, it was guarded by a fierce spirit, a massive lioness with eyes that sparkled like stars. To claim the heart of the jungle, you must show your true self, the lioness roared. What do you seek? Lila took a deep breath and replied, I seek to protect and understand the jungle. I want to learn from its beauty and share its lessons with others. The lioness studied her for a moment, then stepped aside, allowing Lila to approach the heart. As she reached for the gem, it enveloped her in a warm light, filling her with a sense of purpose and belonging. In that moment, she understood that the jungle was not just a place. It was a living, breathing entity that thrived on respect and love. With the heart of the jungle in her possession, Lila returned to the marketplace. The spirits and creatures gathered around her, their eyes wide with wonder. She held up the gem, its glow illuminating their faces. This gem represents the essence of our home, she proclaimed. It teaches us to care for one another, to respect the jungle, and to work together. Let us unite to protect this sacred place. The crowd erupted in cheers, and even Kuro bowed his head in acknowledgement. Lila felt a sense of fulfillment wash over her as she realized the importance of her journey and the lessons learned. With the heart of the jungle safely in their care, Lila and the spirits worked together to ensure the harmony of the jungle continued. They organized gatherings where stories were shared, knowledge exchanged, and the community of creatures flourished. Lila returned to her village where she shared her adventures and the lessons she had learned. Her tales inspired her parents and the villagers to appreciate the jungle's beauty and magic, fostering a deeper connection to the land they lived on. As the years passed, Lila became known as the guardian of the jungle, a bridge between the human world and the realm of spirits. The heart of the jungle remained a symbol of unity, reminding everyone that love, respect, and understanding were the true essence of their home. Lila often returned to the sacred clearing where she first met the spirit. There, she would sit by the pond, surrounded by the beauty of the jungle, feeling the gentle breeze that whispered through the trees. And in the depths of the jungle, the spirit watched over Lila, proud of the journey she had taken and the legacy she had created. A testament to the power of compassion and the importance of listening to the wisdom of the jungle.